here Shiva is giving a very powerful technique to awaken the Kundalini Shakti. One request, do not try this technique in the home. It's a very powerful technique. It should be done only with the presence of an enlightened being, with the direct guidance of enlightened being, because it can straight away awaken your Kundalini. See, actually, even if you do it in the home, nothing wrong will happen, but you will not have that constant reassurance. Just because of your fear, you will create problem for you and the people who are around you. No spiritual experience can do anything bad to you. Understand? Sometimes people come and tell me, Swamiji, I have over energy, I am afraid. There is no such thing as over energy. Over energy will do only more good, that's all. And never bother about this over energy. This over energy is just a fear. They are afraid. That is why they call all this over energy, all this drama. There is a beautiful story. Once Ramakrishna asked Vivekananda, if you see the ocean of nectar, how will you drink? What will you do? Vivekananda says, I will sit in one corner like a small bee and drink sip by sip. Ramakrishna says, fool, why? Why don't you just drop yourself into that? Why don't you fall into that ocean? Vivekananda says, no, I may die. Ramakrishna then says beautifully, fool, it's an ocean of nectar, immortality. How will you die in that? It is ocean of nectar. The moment you fall, drop yourself into that, even if little bit goes inside your mouth, you are already immortal. How can you die? You can't die by dropping yourself into the ocean of nectar. Same way, you can't have some negative things by over energy. Over energy can be only more positive and more good. How can that be anyway negative? No. It can only do more good to you, more positive things. But in the initial level, you may not be able to strongly feel this and be reassured. When you get some experience, you will start creating more trouble for you and others, and I will be receiving email. And just for that reason I am telling you, don't do it in the house, otherwise this will not create any danger. It's a very powerful method of awakening the Kundalini using your whole body and the sound. Shiva is giving different kinds of techniques. Technique for the people who are more centered on their ears, who are musicians, artists, poets. He gives techniques for the people who are more centered on the eyes, painters, photographers. He gives technique for the people who are more centered on the tongue, people who constantly eat or like to cook different kind of food, who are taste oriented. And he gives techniques for people who are touch oriented, who wants constantly the touching pleasure, the lust. For all kinds of people he gives technique. He is not saying no to anybody. That is the beauty of Shiva. The greatness of Shiva, all ghosts, devils, demons, anybody comes, he says, yes, come on. He keeps all of them. He is a big yes to everybody. No to anybody. No. Big yes to all. A big acceptance. That's why in Sanskrit we call Shiva Bholenath. Bhole means innocent. Innocent. And this word is used by the kids to tease others also. Hey Bhole Baba. They say Bhole Baba means innocent guy. Shiva is considered as innocent because he accepts everybody. He doesn't say no to anybody. He welcomes everybody and gives them the technique to transform them. He starts from where you are standing. He is not standing in the 10th floor and saying, jump, jump, come on. And you will try to pull your shoelace and fly. By pulling the laces, nobody flied and reached anywhere. He is not that kind of impractical person. He is a very practical, down-to-earth person. He is directly giving techniques to work from where you are. From where you are. Let us enter into the technique, then see how we can understand and practice it. Beautiful technique. Let me read the translation. Stopping ears by pressing and the rectum by contracting, enter the sound and experience Shiva. Understand, he is teaching a powerful method to bring your whole body to alive. He is asking you to contract the rectum and stop the ears. Means that he is directly asking you to work on the Muladhara chakra, the root center, and awaken all your centers. The root center is at the end of the spinal cord. End of the spinal cord, your base center, base chakra, Muladhara chakra is there. He is straight away giving a technique to awaken. The Kundalini Shakti is also there only. The Kundalini Shakti is in that Muladhara chakra. That is where the Kundalini Shakti is there. He is straight away asking you to awaken that center, to bring the Kundalini Shakti up. Very powerful technique. Before explaining the technique completely, let's understand few things about why he is asking us to contract the rectum and awaken. This is called Ashwini Mudra in Sanskrit. In Sanskrit we call this as Ashwini Mudra. Why he is asking us to do this technique and how it can awaken the Kundalini Shakti. Understand? Your fear is directly connected to your life energy. Whenever you are facing a survival threat, you will see your fear opening up and the adrenaline release happening in your body. So much of energy, you just fly. Either you fight or flight. Either you face or run away. So much energy will be there in your body the moment survival threat happens. One more thing, whenever you face that kind of a survival threat or the real fear, you can see you urinate. Because that Muladhara chakra or Swadhisthana chakra, that area completely gets shaken. Completely gets shaken. That is why you urinate. Understand? As long as your civilization is not touched, not penetrated, you will be able to control. At survival threat, all your conditioning and civilization will leave you. That is why you urinate wherever you are. Because the first work of civilization is teaching kids to control their urination and motion process. See, this is the first training we start on the kids. One important thing I want to tell you, in Vedic tradition, till the age of 7, kids are not trained for particular time urinating or going for motion. They are allowed and requested to live just like animals. Till the age of 7, kids are not supposed to be trained to go to to urinate or use restroom particular time. They should be allowed to live just with the nature. The moment you teach kids to go to restroom or urinate at particular timings, he starts controlling. The first layer of conditioning starts. The first corruption, pollution on Swadhisthana chakra starts. Understand? If any of you can afford, try to keep till the age of 7 your kids as natural as possible. Sofa of your home can be changed. Swadhisthana of your child can't be changed. After 7, the body of the child is ready. Even if you teach to use the restroom at a particular time, it won't have conditioning. The body is more matured. So without getting conditioned, the child will be able to control and manage its timings. Till the age of 7, if you have kids, try not to control them. Try not to teach your so-called civilization acts. Just try. If they walk on all four, it's okay. Nothing wrong. You don't have to constantly teach them or punish them. You don't have to make them just like you. And you know what has happened to you. No. We all know. Let's be honest. We all know what has happened to us. So why should we make them also like us? No need. See, at the age of 7, the child will be given a thread in the hip. Only then he will be taught to use the restroom or urinate in particular timings. Till the age of 7, till the body feels settled, he should be allowed to live as himself. As long as you hold on to your conditioning, you won't urinate. But at the survival threat or very dangerous moments, your conditioning will disappear. You won't bother about your conditioning or all your prestige, society or anything. You will just fly. At that moment, when you are dropping your conditioning, naturally you are going back to nature and just urinate. You will see, when you urinate, you will see so much of new energy is flooded all over the body. You are ready to escape and save yourself. Whenever tremendous energy flooded to your system, you will go beyond the conditionings of society, civilization. If you go beyond the conditioning of the civilization or the society, tremendous energy will be flooded into your system. Vice versa. Here Shiva is using the same base. Same base. He is not putting you into fear. He is trying to activate the same energy center to flood energy into your being, to awaken the Kundalini. Through fear or through greed or through meditation, your energy can be awakened. Through fear awakening, all of you know, survival instinct. Through greed awakening is lust. When you are filled with lust also, you won't bother about anything. Nothing will touch you. You will neither remember about your past, means guilt, nor remember about your future, fear of punishment. When you are filled with lust, again you are overflowing with energy. You will neither bother about your past nor bother about your future. When you are done with the act, both will attack you, both will take revenge on you. But at that moment itself, both will not have any space. You are disconnected, unclutched from the past and the future for few moments. Overflowing energy. Here, Shiva is neither using fear nor using greed to flood you with energy. He is using meditation. There are three methods through which You can flood your system with energy. Fear, greed, meditation. The problem with flooding your system through fear and greed, it will tire your system. Here Shiva is giving us a powerful technique to awaken. Flood your system with energy, neither through fear nor through greed. Because by fear or greed, if you flood your system with energy, you can flood, but soon your system will become tired. You can see, after a fear stroke, anxiety attack, you are tired. After a lust stroke, a sexual act, you are tired. Both can drain your energy, can make you insensitive, can make you dull, it can depress your system. But flooding your system through meditation technique, flooding your system with energy through meditation will only raise you to the higher and higher and higher levels. The technique which Shiva is giving now will lead you to the deeper depths, deeper levels of energy, experiencing consciousness by awakening your Kundalini. When you are having fear stroke or filled with lust, both moments you experience the same glimpse of Kundalini, but one glimpse and a wrong path. One glimpse and wrong path. Understand? Even the right decision taken for wrong reason is wrong. Right experience through wrong path is wrong. A small story, very nice story. 3 lunatic people, mad people, wanted to be liberated, wanted to be freed from the asylum. All 3 of them go to doctor and they say, we are now okay, please free us. We want to go back and continue our life. Doctor says, tomorrow morning all of you come, I will have a test, then we will decide. Next day morning, all 3 came. Doctor took all 3 of them to a swimming pool which was empty. Empty swimming pool. And he said, jump. First guy jumped and broke the legs. He called second guy, jump. Second guy jumped and broke the hands. He called third guy, jump. He said, no, I won't jump. I will not jump. Doctor said, yes, you are right. You can now go. You can go and continue your life. You are freed. Before the patient was leaving, when he was signing the papers and about to leave, doctor asked, why did you decide not to jump? The guy said, oh, I don't know swimming. Understand? Right decision, wrong reason. The decision was right, but wrong reason. Same way, right experience, wrong path is not right thing. Right experience through wrong method is also wrong. Right decision, wrong reason, also wrong. So, you experience same glimpse of Kundalini only when you are attacked by fear and greed. But one glimpse and second thing, wrong method, which can tire your body, which can exhaust your system, through which the aging process will be quickened. If your system is flooded with energy through meditation, the aging process will not be quickened. And second thing, your mind also will be ready to live long. Not just the body. Not just the body. Your mind also will be ready to live long.